Of all the weeks where I had to have a video come out late, of course it's this week because everything's gone wrong this week. The video's out, my voice is kind of going out, I'm super tired, the A string on my guitar broke, so you can't really see it there. See, it's all frayed down there. And Nashville's going to get more snow and ice, which means the city's going to shut down again. So I apologize for the video being out late and for my voice sounding pretty bad, but what can you do? Well, you could get the video out on time, but reasons and stuff and excuses. So Jay asked us to talk about something we don't usually talk about to strangers, which is kind of hard for me because I'm a pretty open and honest person. If you ask me about something, I will probably tell you my opinion. There's obviously stuff that I don't bring up when I'm talking to strangers just because that would make the conversation awkward. I'm not going to go up to a stranger and it's like, let's have an in-depth conversation about death. But, you know, if they brought it up, I wouldn't feel awkward talking about it. I would just go through with it. Or at least not any more awkward than I usually feel when I am talking to a stranger, which is usually very awkward. But then I thought, what's something that strangers often ask you, or just people in general? And it's this, and I was thinking about it, and it's this thing, it's a greeting, but it's become this weird cultural custom, and it's, how are you doing, or how are you doing today? And, you know, 9.5 times out of 10, you will always respond good. There's not another response. You're going to respond good because that's just how you respond to that thing. It's no longer a question. It's just like going up to someone and saying hello. So I thought I'd talk about how I'm doing, not necessarily today because I'm recording this pretty early and the day really hasn't begun yet, but how am I doing just generally in this stage of life? Because that's something we don't like to talk about. We like to talk about, you know, who we've been and how we've changed and what we want to be, but we don't like to talk about where we are, and that's a lot of times because we're trying to put on a facade, which I'm not totally against. I feel like that could be a topic for another time, the faces we try to put on for other people, but oftentimes we aren't honest about who we really are in the moment. So who am I right now? Where am I in life? Well, I'm a senior, which means that I'm in a transition period between high school and college, and I'm in that kind of horrible place where I have finished everything I need to do for high school. I have no more high school classes left. I'm homeschooled, so I was able to get all those credits out early, and so besides like guitar, I'm not really taking any classes except for a couple out of community college, and those don't even really matter. I've graduated high school, I've been accepted into college, and so I'm in this state of time where I have nothing to do, and life just has kind of come to a screeching halt. And this is coming off of a kind of busy period in my life where I had a lot to do and a lot of things changed, and it was a good kind of transition period, but now I've entered into this kind of between period between transitions, and I don't know what to do. And so oftentimes I just sit on my bed and do nothing except for listen to Spotify. It's a weird stage of life where I'm not satisfied with really anything I do because nothing I do really matters, and I know that will all change because eventually I will have things to do and I will head off to college and all that stuff. But as for right now, I'm just kind of stuck. So that's what I wouldn't tell someone usually. That's usually I would try to put on another facade of, oh yeah, I'm just, you know, kind of chilling out, waiting for college, you know, just enjoying my free time. So I'm kind of interested in this question. I really can't wait to hear what other people have to say. I like this idea of saying something that you usually wouldn't say, engaging in a conversation you wouldn't normally have. So can't wait to see the rest of the videos this week, and see you later.